Hello everybody. So last time we talked about UDP, which stands for User Datagram Protocol, and that was basically just a protocol to transport information on top of IP, which is a protocol responsible for routing. And TCP is similar to UDP, except it's better in many ways, and it stands for Transmission Control Protocol. So how it works is basically between two computers or two servers or whatever, they first have to establish a connection. And after they have established this connection, they will be sort of listening to each other, listening for packets coming from the other computer's way. And they will just be able to transfer data separated into different packets. So basically, they do something called a three-way handshake to establish a connection. So basically, like the first computer sends like a packet with a special field with a bit set to 1, and the second computer will send a packet back with another different bit to sort of acknowledge that they have received it. And finally, they just reply back with another acknowledgement, and then they'll have established the connection. And after they have established the connection, they can start sending packets of data to between each other. And so say computer number 1 wants to send like a message to computer number 2. So they first have to send this message with a sequence number. And data like these, like we talked about before, is usually separated into different packets to be sent over different periods of time. And so they have to send a sequence number, which basically denotes the order that they're supposed to be received in or supposed to be processed in. And they're sort of like pages in a book. So imagine you're sending like a book to a friend, but you have to send it only like a page at a time. So you enclose them with a page number, so you don't have to like describe which page comes first. You can just naturally order it. And after each packet of data is sent, the second computer has to reply back with an acknowledgement. And if they don't receive the acknowledgement, then the first computer sends the message again after a timeout. So basically, the second computer has to confirm that they'd received it, or else like the computer number 1 is going to try to send it again in case like something was disrupted or something. And when they no longer need to send or receive data between each other, they can simply close the connection between each other. And they do that in a similar way, similar to how they opened the connection in the first place. They do like a three-way handshake, except with a different bit flipped to indicate that they want to close the connection. So that is basically how TCP works. So it sends different packets. It sends data divided into different packets and then sends them with sequence numbers to be able to like so that the recipient of the message is able to put it in the right order without any trouble. And also like the recipient computer also has to confirm that they in fact received it. And when they have not, then the first computer has to send it again. So that is how TCP works. And TCP, you often hear the term TCP/IP. These two protocols kind of work together. The IP protocol is the internet protocol, and it basically identifies each computer with a unique address. And this is basically like an identification sort of protocol to like let you know which computer you're sending it to and to like not have a random computer receive it. So it's basically like a sort of addressing protocol. And TCP works on top of that to actually send the content and to make sure that the content is in a correct order, it's not corrupted, and it's in its full form. So yeah, that'll be all for today. Goodbye.